Hello, everybody. This is Jack, and thanks so much for joining today's training. Today's training is about the business directory, not a normal business directory, not a regular business directory. No, a business directory that has existed for over than 8 years, improved every week, every month with new features, with new upgrades, and now the latest version have all kind of AI features in it. Plus, the interface is really nice, updated. So I'm pretty sure you're going to like what you're going to learn today. You're going to like the new interface, and with the AI, this setup is really easy. Thanks so much for joining, and let's dive in the content. If you feel free to ask questions in the meantime. So 97% of consumers research local business online, make a business directory critical for visibility. So you want to get to found online. And business what is not found online practically doesn't exist. So I created a website, a business directory, and for this business directory, and I will show you after the presentation the live version. I did zero effort. I just created the business directory, uploaded the business listing, and let it sit. And here you see the results from about between 20 and 50 visitors per day with zero effort. So I already talk about Jack is SEO hard. No, SEO is not hard. You need a website that has the right SEO properties. You need the right schema. You need to have a lot of links. And the business directory by nature has a lot of links. And each link create that backlink to a business directory. You want all those links to business websites. For business with a physical locations, local directories are critical for attracting nearby customers. So local business want to get found online. They need to get a listing in business Google My Business. They need listing try at least that they rank naturally with their own website, and they need to get found online via business directories. So that's all what needs to get accomplished. But let's step back a little bit. We discussed it earlier, but it's good to remind once in a while. What is the number dream of every digital marketer? And let's be just honest. What is the number one dream? That is get paid monthly in the least amount of time. Because you also, I'm not sure if Gary today is on the training. Gary said it so nice. He only want to work 3-4 hours per day. And I totally support that. That needs to be the goal. And actually, Gary lives that style. Get monthly pay. But what you want is that somebody does the setup for you. So you can have all those dreams, but if you have to do all the hard work, you're not reaching your dream. So you need AI tools. You need AI tool to create the business directory. You need AI tools to create images. You need AI tools to also create a business directory for you. 88% of consumers trust online directly as much personal recommendation, underscoring their role in building trust. So, if I got all the questions, Jack, does online work? Yes, online work. People searching online for a reason. I think everyone at least once per day look up online for a business, for a restaurant, for something to do near you. And I love this. I don't know how many of you know this, but I think 4 or 5 years ago, I did a Google Ads training. And enter yes if you still remember. And I was one of the first of all digital marketers to say you need only one keyword in the Google Ads campaign. And there was the near me keyword. And when you dominated that keyword, there's a high ROI. So the simplest way to rank a website to have a Google Business Profile listing was just utilize that near me keyword. And now 5 years later, it also shows up in statistics. So we all use near me nowadays. Restaurant near me. And that's actually what I use the most. Plumber near me, niche near me. So I like to use a business what is near me. So I actually had a meeting with Cynthia the other day. Every Monday, actually, we have a meeting just to touch base and try to help each other to get clients or whatever issue it is. And she was looking for a tool to measure ranking in Google Business Profile. And I said, yeah, that is very hard, because when you live closer to that business, it will rank higher for you than somebody else who is at a farther distance. So ranking from a keyword is very tricky. So actually, it is not a good method. It's not a good statistic. So when you want to measure improvement from your work, you want to express it in number of visitors, number of actions, number of calls, number of, if the Google Business link to your website, or number of orders from your menu. That is a much better ranking, much better statistic to show the results. So that was the discussion we had last Monday. So what I wanted to introduce you the new Business Directory AI assistant. Not only the AI is new, the setup is new, the blog is new, but also the design is new. And I can't wait to show you. I think we worked with two people, the designer and Akshika, 2-3 months on it. And it's really polishing the next level. We released today. Gary texted me about it, and I will show you live. So I told to set it up. It's really easy. I will show you the screenshots. It works really that way. You fill out 3 basic simple steps. One is just the basic information like the niche, the header name, the subheader name, and then the others, of course. And you see that is step number 1. It is step number 1. Step number 2 is even more simple. So there are about 10, no more, 15 templates now. You click on those links and they open a new tab, and you check the layout you like. And once you like, you click on the image and then select the template. And step number 3 is just getting the leads. So those are free leads. You select the county, the state, the city, and the niche. And we have a database of 30 million businesses in total from the United States and other countries as well. So a huge database. Of course, it's never complete, but it's pretty good. And then it takes about, I don't know, between an hour and a day to import all those leads which you get for free. This is a free method into your business directory, and that is how you set it up. There's nothing easier than creating the business directory, set up the business directory with AI. There's nothing easier. And then you see your step 3, and then leads request submitted successfully, and takes about an hour. No, let's say an hour, maybe faster, maybe slower, depending on how many businesses are available in a certain city. So who can do this? It really works that way. How many of those leads have emails? No, I would say 1/4 or so. So we this not provide emails when a Google Business listing. So that's pretty accurate, but the email we have to get from the website. So Google lists the email, the website on the Google Business Profile listing, and then our tools scrape the website for an email address. That is the system we have. And then, of course, when we're using this, and we get feedback from Sand Eagle and InSupply and all the tools, and if that email is not correct, we update that. So there's also a feedback on it. It's all automated. I don't want to bother with you, but there's all over time the database get better and better and better. I don't know how long exists Lead Finder Jack. I don't know. I think also one of the first tools. So that was, let's say, 2011. So 14 years or so, and always every day. I don't know if you know Eric, guy, he works on it. Always improvement. So SEO benefits. BusinessRex provide a backlink. I already said it here. I didn't know that I put it on the slide. BusinessRex provide a backlink to company website. These backlinks are highly valuable for SEO purposes, helping to improve the company's ranking on search engines. Yes, it is a kind of that is how the structure from business directory to get those backlinks. And what are the benefits? Of course, the exposure. Business directory offer increased exposure to potential customers. Get found online. A listing on the business directory can greatly expand the company's reach beyond its existing marketing efforts, providing a new avenue to attract customers. Customer trust. Yeah, they trust you more than if your business is not listed on the directory. Business directory includes reviews and rated for a listed business, positive reviews. Oh, that is what I wanted to say. So that is about a year old or so, something like that. So what we also do is once a business gets uploaded in the backend, we also collect the reviews, which are for that business on the Google Business Profile. So automatically we get those reviews imported. Yeah. Cost effective listing a business on a directory is usually less expensive than other advertising methods. For small business, it can be cost effective, way to increase visibility. Yeah. Google needs to make money. Those clicks become expensive, and a business needs to spread out their budget to spend money on marketing. No, marketing is maybe not the wrong word. Ranking on Google Business Profile, ranking in natural SEO, but also on a business directory. And I remember that very well, that I use a tracking number for each digital marketing. That's how you do. And over a year, a month, or whatever, you want to see how many calls you get. So you want a business wants to get their listing over business directories and to get a higher chance. And I showed you already how many views they get from a business. So you can really prove that it works. Local visibility. Christopher, can you show me a direct site with business? Yes. Do that at the end. You will get a live demo. I cannot wait to show you the new interface. I don't know if Gary already checked it out. It is really cool. Many business directories allow users to search for business in specific geographic area. For businesses that rely on local customers, this can be an invaluable feature. Types of business directory. So I got this question every training. Jack, can I create a business directory for a city? Can I create a business directory for a niche? Can I create a business directory for a school? Can I create a business directory for church members? Can I create a business directory for whatever? Yes, you can, and you should. Just think a little bit about those things I just said. You can general business directory. This directory across a broad range of industry and locations, like from a city. I love it. Get the top 10 niches from a city. Let them compete a certain niche for medical, and let those doctors, those dentists, those chiropractors compete with each other because they all have to be on the first page. Let them pay for it. Niche specific. These directories are a specific niche, and for that they want, like that they showed their business listing on the first page. Lawyers, medical are very good niches for that. Directors focus on the sectors like healthcare, yeah, home service, local. I already said it, and then you do a specific niche. Location specific business like example includes regional directory, larger directories that allow location specific search like Yelp and how can I make money with it? That is actually why you joined today's training, correct? You want to learn something, but also want to earn something. Hey, I just make this up. I never used it, but I like it. Verified listing. So, show all the info of the business, like a phone number on the website to business directory website, visit can contact them. Premium listing. Here we go. Premium listing. Show certain are willing to show on the first page of a premium listing on the top. You can offer business the option to pay for a premium listing. A premium listing can have several advantages as being displayed at the top of the search result, having a highlighted listing, or being able to add more information to their profile. Advertisements, yeah, advertisement space is one of the most common methods for monetize your business directly. Your business list to promenade on the homepage and on the promotion tab. This is powerful for medical niches, for lawyers, and actually anybody who any really wants to show off. I don't know if show off is the right word. Maybe dominate is a better word. But really want to win from the competition. Collecting user information and selling leads to business. For instance, Christopher asked a good question. Can we show Google AdSense? Yes, you can. Actually, there are certain fields in the business, like I can show later on, that you add the Google AdSense code. You should do that. You should monetize the listing. Even if you have 0 clients, you can always earn from Google AdSense. You need to get approved for that. It's a little bit step, but we create a Google Doc for that. Here it is. I actually forgot that it includes Google AdSense. Google AdSense is a popular tool for making money from a business directory website. Here's how you can do it. Sign up for Google AdSense account. First, you need to create a Google AdSense account, then Google will review your application and your website. There's nothing difficult. It has just to get approved, to get paid, so that you are working in the niche they can support. I think you got what I mean. Website integration. Google provides you with a code that you insert in your website code. This allows Google to display ads on your site. And then I got the question on a regular basis, which niches are most profitable to create a business directory for? Yeah, so there are certain niches that stand out, but you just niche you are connected to, or you see an opportunity, or you know how to get clients for. Like, I don't know if you have relationships with a franchise, have relationship with a church, have relationship with a school. All answer is not a one size fits all answer to this question, because the profitability of a niche for a business director can vary depending on several factors such as the region and the competition. Of course, huh? So I don't want to give you some ideas if you need ideas, but you got my point. However, there are a few industries that tend to be profitable due to the high demand and the willingness of business in these industries to pay for exposure. Here are some examples. Real estate. Who has connection with the real estate? A directly focus on real estate could be highly profitable. Yeah. And they want to win the competition. Real estate is still hot and will be hot because there's always too less houses. Healthcare. A very good niche. Directly for healthcare providers can be profitable due to the high demand for these sales. And not only the high demand, oh my God, they are so expensive. Huh? They can afford to pay for marketing. This could include doctors, therapists, hospitals, and specialized clinics. Legal service, same thing. Those lawyers earn a lot of money. They have a lot of money for advertising. Directly for lawyers, law firms, and legal consultants can also be lucrative niche. Lucrative. Remember that word for lawyers. Healthcare, yeah, we already that. Home service, yes. Roofers, plumbers, AC repair, all auto repair, all what have repeated business, they have a huge budget to get that client in. Wedding, have you talked about that? So you have to sometimes think out the box for the niche. Wedding is a good niche. Education, if you are in that attracted to that niche. Travel. So what are the business average willing to pay for a business directory listing? Now it depends on the niche, city. You got my point, huh? The amount of business is willing to pay for a directory listing can vary widely based on several factors such as the reputation, the popularity. If your directory is well known, have a large number of users, they're willing to pay more, of course. The industry, yes, lawyers, medical niches, but maybe if you do flowers florists or so, they're not so willing to pay. But you got my point, huh? If they have a huge margin, they have a huge um, marketing, they want to win from the competition, and they're more willing to pay. Big city, small city, competition, a lot of competitors, not a lot of competitors. You got my point. That's not a really fixed number. That's said based on these facts, the business might be willing to pay anywhere from a few dollars per month or to several $100s per month for a direct listing. And I would add, maybe you want just a yearly plan. Get them hooked in for a year. Let's say $1 per month or $500 per year. Get 2 months for free. 2 months for free will do the trick. They don't want to bother you with paying $47 per month. They just want to see it over a year and tell them it takes time to rank and see results. First is on a well-established platform like Yellow Small Business might be for 100, 200, $500 per month. Yeah, there's a lot of money depending on the features and visibility. However, these figures could be lower for established or less popular directory. Yeah. So you see, we are not Yelp yet, but you got my point. So there's money in the market to have good listing on business directories. We go to the exciting part of the presentation. So 2020 business directory features. Business directory setup, new. So I will show you. Actually, I took already a screenshot. The business setup as is a feature that creates your business directory, including delete, in 3 simple steps. Basic information, template, leads, done. Let AI do the work. Oh, why do I say AI do the work? Because it also creates the images belonging to those categories and businesses. So actually, that is where the AI come in. And you might remember those images from a year ago. Now, nowadays, those images are really good. Now, if you have an image from a real image from a business, that's better. But those AI images be getting better and better, really reasonable now. Artificial intelligence post, yeah, ranking. Actually, I will show you how to do it. That is such a nice feature. I know Gary is using this coupon to show that the website visitor can claim a coupon and get a tax, and then they visit the store and show the discount. Coupons always work. Will go to a supermarket. They work with coupons. People are still used to uh, expect certain service or products. Here, that is new. You can import Google Business direct from the Google database, directly from Google Business profile. So what do you achieve? You can enter any niche, what listing on the maps. The information is accurate. The information is up to date. The only thing what it doesn't have is email address. If you listen to me, you know that we fixed that for a great part. So when that business is fetched from Google, we're going to check in our 30 million database if there's an email address linked to that business. So then you still get an email address. So might not be 25%, might be 20%, a little bit lesser, but often you get an email address. Show Google reviews. You can automatically display Google Business Profile reviews for any business simply by entering it Google Maps URL. So if you don't know the niche work or has business, just go to Google, like plumber Boca Raton. You see the map. That's a good niche. When you import from Google, you need to upload your own API. We have a Google Doc for that, and I don't know. You can import as many as you want. I don't know if that's really the case, but it's not really limited by us. So you don't need to think on a really hard limit for that. There's of course always a limit. Would a business directly benefit from local citation pro? Yeah, yes, and no. It's not that. So local solicitation pro is a link builder, a backlink builder. So you want to enter the Google business profile link, or you want to enter your digital marketing link, a website link, or you want to enter the business link. So more work hand in hand. You can offer it that you do a client and you do a package that they listed as well on the business directory as well as on local citation pro. For image and video support, you can upload images and videos. For the videos, you need a link. You just upload it to YouTube and then enter the link. It's the most easiest way to do it, but you can also host it on the video service. We have an image library built over time, always a migrated image, and we add it to the library, so it only gets better and more and more. And this is really cool. We have a free leads feature. With this feature, you can create a list of free leads for your bakery by searching in the built-in 30 million business database. So if you don't want to do that API, you can just get free leads from our database. You can upload it via CSV file. If you have from any source business listings, you upload it via CSV file. Okay, so 70% of consumers have from a business they found through an online directory search. 70% of consumers have purchased from a business they found through an online directory search. So all those questions you guys, does it work? Yes, it works. Appealing trust, business directory? Yes, they do trust. So you want the main thing is to get found And Google likes business directory because of the lot of backlinks. Because the business directory has by nature all those backlinks. For years, you probably have offered services like website design, Google Business Profile optimization, and SEO. Huh? So that is really where you are, correct? But what do they really need? What leads, calls, store visits, quote requests? Agree? So all those you can talk about SEO, or you can talk about all kind of things, but what they really need results. And I mean hot leads. Huh? Serious to pay for product or service right now. That's actually what a business needs. And I call it, we created the hot lead system. What is that? We created a nice button, request a quote, and when they are on the business directory, they of course they have questions for business. And we implemented a request a quote button system. An automated email tag system handles the rest. So all you need to do is a website listing multiple businesses in your niche, optimize to rank high in search results, and track those valuable free leads. So remember, 30 to 50 visitors per day, and you want to convert them to leads. That is what that button does. And that is the result. Or I want to say the result. This is what you want to utilize, convert to leads. You can have all those leads, but you want them to call. And we created that request quote because you convert them really to a lead, a hot lead. Thinking of a magical hot system, once you see how it works, it will transform your business. Can a single niche business directly better than a multi-niche? It all depends. So I feel a single niche, you have to think more per state or per country. And you kind of a single niche you want to use for a not high search niche. So you can rank it very well. That is where I would use a single niche for. And multi niche I would do per city. So healthcare or law. Those are good niches. Got it, Keith? How does the whole lead system work? Create a business directory for a niche in the city or state. Okay, that is what we just described. Some of what you can do with AI in 3 simple steps. Google will grow the business directory and rank it just naturally. You don't have to do a lot. Now we have that blog post, and you can have it ranked via that blog post for certain keywords. And like says, each business has many, and those links are frequent backlinks, and it just gets so much use that your business directory will rank higher than showing a single website. And this is real result. This is from June, July, without effort. On price and click on request a quote. That button is just a magical button. They click on request a quote. You see here, there's a map or a nice image. It shows the business and where it is located, and then they click on request a quote. And a nice winner appears to ask for name, phone number, and no. So you collect the lead information. There's a pop-up, pops up. They click on enter name, the mobile number, and they can leave notes. You show a couple of bullet points, what they can expect, and on the right, the business. That is how you collect the lead. Now comes the system in place. You forward that lead to that business. If it is a paid client, they get the full information from the lead, the name and the mobile number and the notes. If it is not a paid client, you still forward the lead with the name, but don't forward the mobile number. You don't want to make it them easy to get that info. They either in the email you said contact you for the detailed information, and of course they do, or provide the link to your business directory and they sign up for the plan. And once they have signed up for the plan, they get the full information. And going forward, they get automatically the full information. How cool is that? An automatic lead system, collect the lead from the business directory, set up in 3 simple steps with AI, have it ranked by Google, and have the website visit, the directory on a send request quote, and the lead gets automatically forwarded to the business. And if they are paid client, you forward the full information. If you don't have a paid client, they get only the name and they contact you, or you provide them a sign up link, and then they sign up for the business directory, get the full information. You have a lead phone number gets sent to the prospected business. Prospected business will contact you for the lead name, phone number, or to sell the product or service. You will share the info after sign up for your business directory plan. And that is how you kind of automatically sign up those. You can always do pay per call. You can always put the tracking number on the listing, Gary, and invoice them via the call portal. So the leads get the info, the prospective business get the info, and you get paid for providing that lead. And now we are back to the automated system where Google helps you to rank the website, AI the business directory, let it rank by those SEO blog posts. Those website visitors click on request a quote, and then the system takes place either providing the full information if they are paid client, and if they are not paid client, they contact you to get sign up for your business directory. And let me show you the back end. This is the new, let me refresh it, I hope I'm still logged in. This is the new layout. You can see very nice layout, modern, most visitor website, popular pages getting started. It's new, the leads, the categories. And everything, every menu item is layout. There's nothing that you kind of, I know it has a lot of options because it already exists 8 years, but it's nothing difficult. Everything is grouped nice. And if you go to select template, see all those templates. Somebody asked me that. Right click on it, just see which one you like the best. I know there are many. 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 14. Okay, and you just select the, yeah, very nice. For I like this one a lot. Then for a restaurant with a video. So the restaurant comes with a video. Other ones you can just upload your own video. Yeah, special offer. It is GDPR compliant, and you select the one you like the best. There are certain were really nice. I'm looking for where the header is. We have one which I really like with the new header. Okay, see, this is all different. Promotion, I think this one. This is actually see subcategories. So you just select one to your like, and then you click on it, and then you make it active. Good. So then I think Google AdSense was have to look for it. Maybe Google Map API if you want to update it directly to Google. GPR settings. Oh, I think in the front end we have homepage text. Yeah. So you see, you just Google AdSense. Here we have Google AdSense, and here's the doc how to for that. Now I lost my presentation. This back. Add on the search engines, add on the details page, and you get this code from Google. Do those actually have a built-in schema? Yes, they do. They have schema, and they have what do you call that? Sitemap. And those business listing, they have properties, so they get found by Google. Oh, I wanted to show you also is the blog post. You have the categories, and then you get the blog post, like got your name. This is why I lately do. Give me a niche. Just give me any niche. Give me just a niche. Huh? So what I do is top 10 local intent for, give me niche, tree service. Is that your niche? Because that's a really nice niche. Now that niche works. I know people having that niche. Chiropractor, yeah. So tree service near me. I like tree service city, removal or trimming. Let's do tree removal. What you do is then Boca Raton. Okay. Category name required. Okay. The guys not the sludges. I think we should update the interface for this. So that is the link. Huh? Not everyone is familiar with sludge. So submit. Okay. Now I lost it. This is the category name. I want to create the post. Add post. Then tree service. No, was not. What did we do? Tree removal. Because near me, you don't rank with you can rank with city. The tree servers city or tree servers fine, but don't do near me because that is not where you get rank for. Tree removal. Okay, and generate blog post. Then you gotta, when it comes to many beautiful, healthy landscape, proper tree care is essential. So the tags, submit, and then tree servers broker done. And then the image will get created later. The image will get created later. One second, get the blog post. I should have done. So the image will get created. See if I can edit the post. Okay. I want to show the front, but the image will get created later. That's why I cannot show it yet. So the image get created in the backend. But that's how it works. You enter the post title, the category, and if you don't have an image, it will create the image by AI. And then the post will get created. So that's easy with AI. And here we have this AI setup. We put it in the top. And you have those three settings. Step one and them. Step number one, the setup. Step number two, the template. Step number three, the input of the leads. Any questions or business directory? There should be no problem to set it up. Do unused credits get rolled over? You get every month you get credits every month for the map and for the search. You see, you're getting PDFs. They are up to the sense of the functionality, but not the new layout. So they need to get updated with the new layout. Getting started PDFs. Starting off, getting new and a bunch of leads. Yes, you should not have a shortage on leads. You can free leads doesn't take any credits. Input from Google does take credits, and if you want more, you can add your own API or do every month 5,000 leads or so. Yeah, there's email marketing on it. Where is it? Marketing, email as best mailer settings. Mailer settings, use our, or you can enter your SMTP, Amazon, or SendGrid. You can also, I think it's a listing, all listing. You can also link it with SendEagle so that the leads get exported to SendEagle. And because if you want to have cold leads, then probably SendEagle will work better. Good. Now, if you have more questions, feel free to ask. Send me an email, support@jackhub.com. Happy to answer them. And I will run a promotion as well. Thank you so much and see you on the next training.